we could do a get ready with me that no one asked for. I don't really have a plan of what I want to talk about, which is really what makes me an A+ YouTuber. But I don't know, let's hang out. I've been on Invisalign for like almost 5 years. Why? I don't know. My teeth are being really stubborn and I hate it. I usually clean them in this little thing. Listen. To not be annoying, I will do that after this video. Let's brush our teeth. I have always hated brushing my teeth with a passion since I was a kid. I would like avoid it and lie and say that I did it when I didn't because it's disgusting. Toothpaste is disgusting, mint is disgusting, the feeling in your mouth is disgusting. I'm just breathing them in right now, that's it. Getting your hand all wet. Yes, I'm curious if I'm autistic, but that's a test for another day. Ugh. Okay. Next, I'm gonna go in with my gentle cleanser. I keep it in this little squeezy thing because this bottle is gigantic. She's on a budget, so she's using CeraVe Hydrating Cream Tone Cleanser because she uses tretinoin, and it's hard to tell right now, but like she's got tret mouth. Like it's so dry every day, no matter what I do. It's just always dry. I've tried like 101 hydrating products, moisturizers, slugging on off nights. Like I'm doing the things. She's got problematic skin. I know they say not to cleanse your skin in the morning. I can't do that. I feel like it sloughs off my acne that's been like evolving overnight. So we're gonna keep doing it, but I'm using the hydrating one. I used to use the salicylic acid exfoliating one twice a day, and that was way too much. I do that like once or twice a week now. This feels really good, actually. It's Sunday today. I stayed in bed way too long and was hating myself, but literally just being up for 5 minutes and doing this, I feel significantly better. Note to future self, just get up. My chin has been, and this area too, has been a huge problem area, but particularly my chin for the last like 2 weeks. Like, girly, what happened to you? Just so irritated, so inflamed. My cat Ozzy loves to, he's so cute. He loves to like literally give you kisses by like rubbing his nose and eyes and face on you, and he does go for the chin a lot, but he's been doing that for years. So I'm like, what is the dealio? I do want to try the I'm blanking on the name. Is it K28 SOS spray? It's supposed to help with like antibacterial stuff and acne stopping, and I feel like that would help with my little cat kisses. I'm using the same towel I used all week because I'm a regular person. Oh yeah, let's get in there. Sir? You okay out here? Ugh. She's beauty and she's grace. She's a mess all over the place. Okay, so I just got out of bed like maybe 10 or so minutes ago. Meanwhile, I was awake in bed for like 2 hours. Don't judge me. And right about now, I feel like you can never see it, but I'm starting to get shaky. Like in my limbs and my hands, and I get like weakness in my feet and legs. I don't know what that's about. This has been pretty consistent for the last couple of weeks. It used to only happen when I waited too long to eat, but lately it's just like within minutes after I get up, no matter what time it's at. Eating typically helps eventually, but I have a history of like what I thought was low blood sugar, like crashes. But I went to an endocrinologist many years ago and we did the whole like blood testing, and they were like, you're fine. So what's wrong with me? I don't know. Okay, what's next? I recently started using this because my mom gave it to me. Rose water spray. It just makes me feel pretty and hydrated. I know it's good to like lay some nice loving liquid on your face before you put product on. So this is the Hydrium Watery Toner with hyaluronic acid and allantoin. I don't know what the fuck that is. I ordered this because I ran out of my rice water toner and I wanted to try something different. And also I know hyaluronic acid is good for hydrating the skin and I didn't want to buy 2 products. So this one had both. It's Korean Beauty, which I always love. I feel like I can trust the ingredients, what's in there, and the practices, and it's just like, typically for me, it's been more effective than others, I guess. I don't know. I just like it. So we're toned up. I'm also prescribed Winlevi from a dermatologist. I don't know how I feel about this cream. I don't know if it's doing anything, but it's supposed to help with like hormonal acne topically. So it's supposed to like help with the androgens on the face rather than taking something orally to like stop the hormones. It's just like once they reach your face. So I don't know how effective that could really be. And also like the side effects, like I should not have read the package. I don't think I've experienced any of them because it smells like metal. My doctor explained that like you would have to use this on your whole body every day to really absorb it that much into your system to get side effects like diarrhea and stuff. So I try not to worry about it, but I just don't know what it's doing. I also feel like I've sort of hit a wall with my dermatologist. Hi, cutie. Because she's had me on Winlevi, tretinoin, and clindamycin since like October. And at first it kind of helped. Well, obviously there was like the purging period or whatever, but then my skin started to look a little nicer. Texture was improving. Next, I'm just gonna go on with this Beauty of Joseon Dynasty Cream. It feels like a drink of fresh water for your face. It just feels really luxurious and nice. But yeah, so my skin started to like, I definitely notice in pictures, like it just looks nicer, but the acne is still there. And then the last month or so, it's been real bad. Like really, like even in between my cycle when normally I'm having like okay-ish skin days, I'm like totally inflamed and broken out. So I went for my follow-up with her and she was like, I don't know. She really wants me to try spironolactone, but I don't. I've been on birth control enough times. It never works for me. It makes me feel crazy and terrible and doesn't improve my symptoms. And then once you get off it, it comes back. Like, what's the purpose? What was the reason? So I don't want to be on spironolactone. So I don't know. It seems like that's all she can really do for me, which is frustrating. There are other options I would like to try, but I just don't have the money right now. I would love to get like monthly facials and consult with like a company like Face Reality. I would love to get like the Dutch test done and like more in-depth testing to see like the root cause of my symptoms, not only for acne, but just like hormones and period and all that good stuff. That would rack up to thousands of dollars. Okay, now, first I'm just gonna put something on my lips because they feel dry and gross. And by the way, if you hear that, it's my cats having the zoomies right now. They get really excited when we get up in the morning and it's so fucking cute. Okay, I put on too much. My True Love. I just ordered online the Aquaphor stick with SPF. When I tell you, I'm so excited. So excited. I didn't know it existed. I literally said to Joey a few weeks ago, I was like, the day they make that, like the US GDP is gonna go through the roof. And then I found out it does exist and I ordered it. So. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with The Ordinary Natural Moisturizing Factors and Phytoceramides Rich Surface Formulation. I got this also to try to help with my dry skin from tretinoin. I'm gonna do a little gua sha today. Do I know how to use this? No. I don't know what I'm doing. Girls just wanna have fun. It feels nice. And also I feel like it helps with my jaw pain from TMD and neck pain from who knows what. Sir? Okay. So this is just like what I've learned from the internet, but I like to start with my underarms actually. It feels really nice, a little tender. But I'm just like doing downward stroking motions. I heard this thing online that Your armpit should be a pit and not a puff. And your girl's been having an arm puff for a long time, and I was like, oh fuck. So we gotta drain those lymph nodes. So I'm just starting with this. I feel like I heard you're supposed to start like bottom up when you're doing lymphatic drainage, so that's why I'm starting down here. I'm doing this over my shirt so I'm not rubbing deodorant all over my face later. Oh, I also rub across the chest. This feels really nice. And then down the sides. The thing with lymphatic drainage, I feel like I'm just pushing it down to my midsection now. So it's like, do we have to do the whole body? Where does it go? Where does it go? Collarbone. I sometimes count. I'll do like 3 to 6 passes on each spot, but I'm just kind of willy-nillying it right now. Oh, you know what I also do sometimes? Tapping. Just take your fingertips and literally like drum your chest. Deep breath. Oh yeah. Up here too feels good on the collarbone. Feels very regulating, very cleansing. Okay, let's go back in. The neck. So I take the little part and just go down the sides. Oh yeah, she hurts. I went to physical therapy for TMD starting last, I want to say June. I saw this one PT for like maybe a month or so, and he like did okay. Like it would feel nice to get like a little massage or manual therapy, and then I would do like little exercises, but it didn't, it would help for like a couple hours and then come back immediately. I'm just gonna do the jaw now. Also, I rub way too hard. That's why I'm gonna turn red. You're not supposed to do that. I like it like that. I like the way it feels. Oh my God, wait. Can you hear the cracking when I do this? Are you enjoying my acne close-up? Oh. Anyway, so then after a couple of weeks with him, he was like, oh, this new guy started here who like specializes in PT for the jaw. And I was like, say less, bro. So I started seeing this other guy, and he changed my life. On the first day, he was like, you're hypermobile. Your muscles are super weak from being frozen and trying to hold your joints together all the time. So he was like, we're gonna work on your whole body. For the girl's jaw, okay? Homeboy really did help. I'm not gonna do too much on the chin because it's just so inflamed. I also like to do this, start under the nose and then go down, and it feels like so good. So I went to PT until literally January. So 6 or 7 months. And he did help me a lot, but like it never went away. Like I would still wake up and my jaw would be like cemented shut from clenching, and like I would have tension here. Oh, that feels good. Neck, shoulders, always in a tizzy for years and years. I'm just gonna rub this in. And then homegirl didn't keep up with her exercises because vestibular therapy told me to stop being a patient, and I was like, say literally anything less. And now it's been kind of bad again. My jaw pain and my shoulders and neck. So I'm trying to get back in the flow. I get overwhelmed with all the exercises I have to do that sometimes I'm like, I don't even fucking know. Like there's like 50 of them. Which ones should I do today? And then I get overwhelmed and I do none. So he was like, what if you made a little binder? And I was like, that's the cutest thing I've ever heard in my life. And I've been working on it this week, and it's actually been super helpful. And I broke things up into categories, and I wrote on it like, okay, each day, like pick 2, you know, like that you can do. Why do I turn so red? I know this can be a symptom of Ehlers-Danlos, like skin writing. I wonder if this is that or if it's just not, I don't know. And then this is my favorite. Take a pointy one, go up to the crown of the head, and then down the hairline, down the neck. Wash that shit away. You will feel like a new person. I got this from a guy on Instagram. I'm sorry, I don't know your name. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Just, yeah, I have a lot of exercises. My jaw hurts, my neck hurts, but I'm trying to be a little bit more consistent and doing what I'm doing right now with the gua sha, just taking a little moment for some self-care. Just slow down, tend to my body, give it what it needs. I'm just gonna like rub my moisturizer in a little better now. I wish I had the time and discipline to do this every day, but if I do it once or twice a week, I feel a little better about myself. Also, the stone is like something about holding it's very soothing. I don't know what to do with myself today. It's kind of an open day, which we don't get a lot of, and sometimes when they finally come, I'm like, who am I? What do I like doing? What is a hobby? And also, I feel like it becomes a little bit more complicated when you're chronically ill because of spoons. So it's like, I've really been wanting to, by the way, the goat, I use her every day. I've been really wanting to bake blueberry muffins lately because I love baking. I love blueberry muffins. So does Joey. Seems really simple, right? But also, baking requires standing and walking around for a long time, bending up and down, being in a hot kitchen with a hot oven on, doing a bunch of dishes after. Can take like up to 2-ish hours depending what you make. So it's like, that's half my spoons for the day. Do I really want to spend them all on that? When it's like, we have enough like breakfast foods and snacks. Like, we don't really need that. I also need to clean today. I need to clean the bathroom and dust, and I have like a bunch of laundry to do. All of these things cost spoons. So it's like, if I do all of those chores and bake, I'm gonna be zoinkied by like 4 p.m. and then have a migraine and feel like shit the rest of the night. It's like, is that really a day off? Is that really a rest day? No. So I don't know how to enjoy myself sometimes. I don't know how to like, I feel like shaky again. I don't know how to make the most of my time. Should I just like read? And it's so weird because I always feel good after I read, but thinking about it, I'm like, I'm just gonna be sitting there wasting my time. How silly is that? I'm probably gonna end up sitting on my phone, which is actually wasting my time. Also, the sun is out today. Do I go out for a walk and breathe air like a human? But it's kind of cold. Going for a walk would cost me a ton of spoons, so it's like, bitch, what do you do? I don't know. Does anyone else out there struggle with this? And then it's like, I'll toil with this all day, and then it's 5 p.m. and it's over, and I did nothing. Hope you have a great day. I hope I figure out what to do with myself today. I'm gonna make a smoothie and do some laundry and see what happens.